name is Jeana Fraser, and I'm going to give a demo speech to you guys today. All right, so raise your hand in this room if you've ever had an assignment you thought was due at midnight, but it was actually due at noon that day. Yeah, it's totally normal. College brings a lot of hectic stuff in our lives, and it is sometimes really hard to organize everything and get everything done in a timely manner. So that means having various due dates, assignments due, essays, and all that kind of stuff. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to properly organize a planner for a college student. And it will also help you with time management skills for the future. Some credibility of why I can talk to you guys about this is definitely because I read a lot of organizational blogs on Pinterest and all that stuff, and as you can see with my very color-coded planner, I do like doing this. So now I'm gonna talk to you guys about the first step, which is the monthly calendar portion of the planner. All right. So benefits for planner organization. When you buy a planner, make sure it has the monthly part and the weekly part. We'll talk about the weekly part later. So, okay, first step, I would definitely recommend color coding first of all, but make sure you have a key on the side so like you don't get mixed up with your colors correlating with like what subject. So for the colors I use, I do one color for each class. So say for my RTV 3001 class, I have in blue. All my stuff's always due Sunday, so I know it's gonna have to be done that day. All right, and one more thing. According to the University of Wisconsin, these dates are your goals, and referring often to your calendar will help you keep focused. So all the stuff you write down based on your key is gonna be your goals to get everything done. All right, so next up, we're going to talk about, here's the monthly breakdown. You're gonna write down all of the stuff you have due, such as assignments, essays, exams, and you can also put like meetings and stuff like that. Like I put in pink stuff for my sorority. So according to Kelsey Lucier from US News, your academic work should always come first when it comes to prioritizing time. So because of this monthly breakdown, say you have a lot of assignments due on Tuesday, you probably shouldn't go to that party Tuesday, or make sure you have everything done beforehand so you're not scrambling in the last minute. And lastly, for the completion of activities, make sure to highlight everything when it's done so you know it's done, and that's going to give you some self-satisfaction knowing that you accomplished something. At least that's what happens to me. So according to Dr. Maggie Ray, when students record all of their assignments and planned activities, their brains can stop struggling to keep track of everything. So that's definitely true. When you highlight something and write it all down, it's going to help you not have to keep everything in your brain and remember all of it. All right. Next, we're going to go to the weekly planner portion. All right, so this was my calendar from last week. The weekly planner part is just like Monday through Sunday, and it's more like a step-by-step basis. So what I do, I like to number everything I have for the day. So in red, right here, that's my music class, and I write down like MUL, and then I put like the responses, lecture, and discussion post I had to do. And then like the last couple of lines, you put like meetings and stuff you have for that day. All right, so according to California Polytechnic State University, completing the weekly calendar, you can prepare for tasks that are not a part of your routine. So like say you have a meeting on Tuesday you don't usually have on Tuesdays, it's really smart to write that down at the bottom so you can know you have it. All right, so next we're going to talk about like time management skills with the weekly calendar. So definitely write everything down and numbered so you know you have to get it done. And what I like to do, I like to complete assignments or essays, at least start them a couple days prior so I'm not scrambling the last minute, trying to get everything done before midnight. So according to Western Governors University, you should always plan on completing your assignment at least 3 days prior to the due date. 3 days is a little much, I try to do at least a couple, but always plan ahead so you're not up that night, it's due at midnight scrambling to get it done. So lastly, like I said with the monthly planner, for the weekly one, make sure to do the same process with highlighting everything when it's finished so you can make sure it's completed and you won't have to worry about it anymore. All right. So now I am finished giving my demo speech. So we went over the monthly calendar and the weekly calendar portion. And one last quote I want to leave for you guys. From a peer-reviewed journal called Procedia, Social and Behavioral Science, proper time management is key to success in college. You need to manage time effectively if you're going to be successful. And I think that not only relates to college, but it definitely relates to like when you become a part of the working world and just later in your life. All right, so do we have any questions?
Do you have a specific planner you would recommend buying?
I always buy this Lilly Pulitzer one. I literally buy it every year. But I guess just the one qualification is if it has like the weekly part and the monthly part, like I discussed. Anyone else?
Do all the colors on the planners ever confuse you or not really?
So I've seen some blogs that only use like one color for school stuff. I just like having separate colors for each, but it's totally up to your personal preference.
And how has this organization pattern helped you?
I definitely would say it helped me because I'm very, I like to be organized and just have like everything written down. So I guess when I write things down, I know I'm going to complete it, and by highlighting it, I know it's finished, and just kind of gives me like a, oh, I did it kind of feeling. All right. Anyone else? We're good? All right.